This might be our best episode yet.
Really? You feel like
the energy's there?
You feel like the energy's there for our best episode yet?
Because I think every episode is going to be our best episode yet.
At what point?
Stop.
At what point?
Come on.
At what point in the episode do you feel like you know it's not going to be the best episode?
I'm ready for the best episode.
Do you feel like a minute in you can tell that the episode's not going to be the best episode yet?
Yeah, I think
so. No, it's
happened
after
before.
the break. After the break is when you know.
Interesting.
Because
that's
30 minutes in,
no,
yeah.
I
So
can
you
clock it
can
earlier.
slog through 30 minutes of shit and be like, this is
might
going to
get
turn
bad.
around. It's going to turn around.
well, because I feel like sometimes we have episodes where we're like, God damn, I don't know, man. And then after the break, you come in and we're like,
We're on
hot.
fire.
We're on fire. We're hot.
fire.
We're ready to go.
I could tell in the
Coming
first. I
swinging.
could tell in the first minute. I think.
First minute?
If
What do you
the
feel right
energy-
now?
Does
I
that
think it's been a minute.
usually? Are you usually right in that guess? Like shift at midnight. We didn't expect it to be fun, and then it turned out
But it
fun.
was banging.
I guess that's true.
Yo,
I think
everyone, go watch Shift at Midnight. Let's play. Woo!
It's so fun. It's really fun.
Best
it's fun.
Let's play ever.
It's good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think in the first minute I can tell whether or not I'm off, and it's hard to come back.
How do you feel right now?
I think personally it's hard. I'm trying to
I get that, dude.
I'm trying
It's
to
hard
get
to come
there.
back.
And it's hard,
Yeah.
personally, to come back because you just get so far in your head, and you need something to like shake it up.
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
feel like I want to do like something for us.
Yeah.
Maybe mostly me, but I want like something, and it's very dumb, but I want to do something for the three of us to do, like either like an improv-y thing that not like almost like a zip zap zap, like something
yeah.
to like
Oh, I got
before the
you.
mics start rolling to like get us into
Gotcha.
a goofy
That
thing,
space, that
and then we
space.
hit the thing. So we're like,
what if we shotgun a beer?
Not right now.
not.
That
I mean, yeah, I would.
I mean, yeah, I would, and it would be fun, but I can't like consistently do that every
that's
week.
weird. Why not?
Why is that weird?
I feel like maybe if that was like our thing, if like I went zip, and then Ari went
Zap.
and then I was like, and then I was like, Andrew, and what'd you do? What would you do?
No.
See, that would not
no
be,
and
yeah, that's a
No
no,
but.
and,
Colton,
brother.
I think Andrew needs another like improv bit that we do. Our famous intro.
I think it sounds
famous
like
intro.
he's
I
improv.
hate these things.
I think he-
no,
You
I
love
hate
it.
these things because
literally
you
what he just said.
turn one of the things that I love most in this world
Wait a
into
minute.
something.
Wait a minute.
You turned her against me.
Come on. No, we don't.
You have done that yourself, Andrew. By missing the cue.
Look at it's Andrew. It's happening right now. It's
Come
alive.
on, dude.
We're on Coruscant.
Yes, and you're on.
Yeah.
This would be Mustafar, actually. Sorry. Come on.
I have the
please.
yes and.
Dude, you have the yes and.
I have the yes and yeah. There you go.
Except that's jumping a little ahead. That would be
No,
later. Because right now,
It wouldn't
Andy-
be Obi-Wan
Yeah.
would not be saying
he wouldn't be
that.
saying that yet. Because right
Yeah,
now we're
because
still dealing with like Padme, right?
And like the Anakin situation.
See, so we just got on to Mustafar.
God
Obi-Wan
damn
and
it!
Padme.
No, I
Yeah.
hate this.
Mustafar.
Yeah.
You do
That also.
mustard.
I tried to connect
He's trying to do mustard.
and Mustafar.
Hell
We're
yeah.
on it, dude. Welcome back, everybody. To Couch Kids episode 86. Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, yes! He's on! He's on
He's
it!
on! He
guys.
did it!
Holy shit,
Oh
this
my
is gonna
God.
be the best podcast ever!
Dude,
I can tell.
fucking
This
yeah,
is gonna
man.
This is the one!
Dude, it only came out like 6 months ago.
Yeah!
We are high in spirits. We just fucking shotgunned a Poppy's Playtime 2.
It's true.
And we were like, that's probably it for the day. That's probably enough. We didn't plan for a double. Then Colton said, sit down. We're doing another one. The energy's here.
I said, sit down,
quick poop.
shut up.
What is your problem? You went from shoes to sandals.
I am wearing sandals today, aren't I?
Why? I saw you put on shoes earlier.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just noticed that.
I was feeling maybe summer day, you know? Let the dogs out, but not too crazy
no,
because I've got to put
keep the
socks
leash on still.
Keep the leash
They're
on.
a
So the
biter.
socks
They
are
bite.
on,
Yeah.
and the slip-ons are on in the
Yeah.
house, you know?
Oh my God, look at
Guys
those
are always-
grippers, dude.
Telling me to get slip-ons. So I pulled the trigger.
Okay.
I said,
What?
Time- what?
Okay.
Just
Whoa.
let them out.
Let what out?
The dogs.
The
What
dogs?
could he be hiding?
Why would I?
He's just got like no
just
toes.
nothing.
No toes? No toe Colton?
No
No,
toe.
guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just like you.
Cold toe.
Just like you. 12 toes, baby. Come on.
Stop it. Okay, guys,
right.
what did we do yesterday? Let's
Dude,
get into it.
It's time to
into
get
it.
into it.
Yeah.
Dude. Chat. You know, we promised you. We promised you back on
guess-
episode 1.
I guess we did.
We said we would never.
Before we would.
We said we would never talk about Marvel ever again.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, this
That
is
is
true.
Maybe
Um,
we should stick to the Bible.
But no, because the Bible.
What did the Bible say?
The Bible said, "He who hath seen mid
Oh,
This is Galactus.
Must-
This is Galactus 12,
must
chapter
must
chapter 12,
express
yeah.
thine
3:14,
midness."
yeah.
And of course,
Uh,
so we do have to talk about it because
as
there's
for
a
the
lot of discourse
Bible-
going around about Fantastic Four right now.
or as we like to call it, fantastic
Snore.
Wow.
Sneeze.
Talk about shit in the toilet.
And someone forgot to
And
flush.
someone forgot to flush.
Someone forgot the rule. Yellow, let it mellow.
Yeah.
Brown, flush it down. You
The
know.
only thing I saw was the shit.
Nice, dude. We did not.
Yo,
We did
yeah.
not.
We didn't
Okay,
like
you know what?
hey, listen. You might be able to tell we didn't love it.
If you haven't seen it yet and you do want to see it, you don't want to shitting all over it, skip to the halfway point of this
That's fair.
episode.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
we'll mark it because we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
and we're sorry. We'll mark it to when we stop talking
Yeah.
about
like
it.
on YouTube, we'll mark it.
We'll mark
right?
it and
Yeah.
we'll put it in the description. So
Yeah.
we're apologies in advance.
And also,
but
if-
we really want to talk about it.
Also, if
about
you
it.
liked the movie, then please don't. I would say, please don't like let our opinion sway that
Yes.
because we're
'Cause
just.
there are-
If
there are
anything,
a
give
lot
us
of-
yeah.
your opinion on it. We
give us
want
your
to
opinion
know.
why you liked it, and
Yeah.
I think that's valid.
yeah, because there are a lot of people that liked it for a lot of
Yeah.
different reasons. We just, you know,
It was not for
We were
us.
big-
That was
yeah,
just
it
not
was-
for
yeah,
us, so-
we weren't.
We-
we're
so
clicking.
you're not like. There's so many people that liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
so
true.
many people that
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Um,
We're a bunch of fucking 30-something-year-old curmudgeons.
yeah,
You know, degenerates. So
yeah. I'm curious. What was your mindset going into it?
ours. Are we getting into it?
Yeah, I want to.
Okay.
I just want to know.
So spoilers are gonna start like now.
yeah,
Okay.
because
I'll be honest. I kind of had high hopes.
really.
too.
A little bit.
I did
I mean,
too.
I
Oh
thought
my God, I had
thought-
no hopes.
I thought the trailers were pretty bad,
Yeah,
but I thought the like cast was cool,
Uh-huh.
and it was like, oh, they're like surfing the Pedro like wave, and he's really charismatic
no,
and fun.
he's Mr. Elastic. He's not Silver Surfer.
Come on. He's got it.
Why is she a woman?
Now that was my first
that's
problem.
my first point.
No,
But I thought the trailers looked really boring, and I think for some reason I was like, there has to be something here. Like
Ari was like, they're gonna pull it together. Actually,
they're gonna pull it together.
Actually, you know, when I see a
if
bad
all the
trailer,
evidence shows it's not,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
it'll be a
Yeah.
banger.
I liked the Thing in the trailer. I thought he was fun. I like
Dude,
that guy.
I still think he might have been
He
my
just
favorite
plays-
part of that movie.
He
to be
just
honest.
plays the like Chicago city guy every time. He's like, okay,
New York,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
New York. He's
New
a New
York.
Yorker.
He's from Italy.
150,000% Italian in New York.
But
Yeah.
man, I mean, I don't know. What about you guys?
I was excited going in.
I feel like Andrew was the most excited for this.
I was very excited going in. I had the opposite reaction. I liked the trailers because I was such a sucker for the aesthetic.
Yeah,
They did knock that out of the park, dude.
yeah.
I
That's one
can't
thing.
fault him for the art direction.
I love the direction.
yeah.
set
I
design.
love
was
the
great.
direction. I love the set design. It's like one of my favorite aesthetics. I love the like World's Fair 1960s
Retrofuturism.
retro
Yeah,
future. It's a
retrofuturism for sure.
it's the
They nail it,
perfect,
dude.
it's the-
There's a lot of like props in it.
It's
too.
Yeah.
the perfect direction of like blending the future. Like it's like it's not like cell phones. It's whatever. It's just like
Yeah.
oh, it's so cool.
It did make it feel like it was a different realities
Yeah,
Earth,
yeah.
too.
It's amazing. I
you know what I mean?
loved.
Like,
I
they
love that.
They had a lot of things. Like their watches were like little walkie-talkies. They weren't like screens. You
Oh,
know?
really? I didn't even catch
Yeah,
that.
because it was like alert, alert.
Yeah.
It was like a little screen with the
Oh, that's
speaker.
so
Like,
funny.
but it
Yep.
wasn't like a TV.
Yeah.
It was like a small.
But the text was still like
digital,
digitally, and it was but everything felt analog-y, and
cool.
like Times Square
I loved
was
Herbie.
like
They like changed the tape out of his face.
yes, I thought that was cool.
sick.
That was
I did
cool.
like him. He was
Times
a
Square
good-
was like giant,
Like
huge,
tube
like tube TVs. Yeah, I was like, it was. I like that.
Yeah, it did feel different dimension-y, right?
Yeah.
Like different reality.
Only New York.
Only,
though.
I was gonna
Only
say,
New York.
Only in New York, because
Maybe
when
some
they
of the U.S. only there.
only New York, because when they bounced around to other parts of the world,
They're like,
they were
oh,
like,
it's
no,
it was
no one-
Adobe
normal.
Adobe stock image
Adobe stock image
of Japan and
paper sliding doors in Japan.
Yeah,
only.
they were like,
Middle
this family
East
has a
and-
Shiba Inu.
Oh,
and
yes, they're
Africa
kimonos.
and
Uh-huh.
Paris and right.
Yeah, lots of baguettes when they went to.
Yeah, it's only New York.
They're all just holding them.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but I had high hopes going in because I like the aesthetic
Yeah.
and I like the like fake Ed Sullivan
Would
show
you-
and the whatever.
Would you say, Andrew? Because I feel like you watched it, and I feel like you were like,
I did watch
man,
it.
you were like, oh, guys, see, what did I tell you? It's good. This is good.
Mhm.
And it was, I would say 30-minute mark. You were
Mhm.
like,
I was very happy 30-minute mark. I was
and then what?
Saw
What
his
do you
face slowly drop.
think? Yeah. What do you think happened? What was your turning point in that movie? That
much like this podcast when I can
Uh-huh.
see
30-minute
the
mark.
thread mark.
Yeah.
I could see it kind of slip away.
Yeah. But you slip away. Mm.
I'm trying to think of like the
Us?
exact.
Something.
I'm trying to think of the exact moment. I think it was when they first started with the baby
Yeah.
when they're in space,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
So for those listening, this movie starts heavily on the theme of Mr. Fantastic and Miss Fantastic. They're Invisiwoman. They're trying to have a baby,
Yeah.
and they're really scared about it.
I think once they stop doing montage,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they break
You
it
know
out
what?
into
Yeah.
scenes.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And the characters have to talk for more than 0.5 seconds, and they actually have to speak to each other. I think is when they lose me, because now characters have to
Oh, there has to be relationships.
have to have relationships,
Uh-huh.
and she's
An
like,
actual
"Are you ready?" She's like, "Are you ready to be a daddy?" And he's like, "I'll pencil that in." And I'm like, God,
You know what's hilarious about
damn
that?
it, no!
Holy
All right,
shit,
I'm the world's smartest man. You don't know everything.
dude. They immediately, you're right, because as soon as the montage stops where they're like, we got to catch you up, like you, the new audience, you don't know
fun.
what
It's
this Fantastic
cute.
Four is about. So they do this really clever, like, catching you up to their lore.
TV show.
So you're
It's
like
right.
a TV show,
like it does
yeah.
get in about maybe 15 minutes. You get in and you're like, okay, cool. And then it cuts to this scene where they all sit down for dinner. Which you're just like,
It's like watching
okay.
4 pieces of bread talk to each other.
You're like,
they're so stiff. They're like, they sit there and he's like, why are you being weird, sister? And she's like, I'm not being weird. And then the thing's like, you're pregnant, aren't
yeah.
you?
He's like,
He
"Is your
had a-
period late?" And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "What?" It's like, I'm
Whoa,
the thing.
oh, that's crazy. That's my new thing ability.
I smell menstruation. That's my new thing ability.
I must have got that from space. Oh no! The cosmic
Guys.
storm must have caused
Guys, God, can't.
It's menstruation time.
Guys, we can't.
Oh my
Okay, so we should cut that, right?
No! Holy God! I knew this was gonna be a good one.
So the thing immediately like smells that she's pregnant, and it's just awkward and it's weird and I don't
It
understand.
doesn't feel natural at all.
No, and no one has a
Oh,
connection. They're all
they're-
just like these weird, like futuristic, boring family
God,
members.
it's so boring and they're so stale and
Fucking
sterile.
the thing is making spaghetti.
Fucking movie moves a million miles a minute. Like, oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
dude, I'm not kidding you, man. When so then there's this part, fam. They're up in space because the Silver Surfer comes and fucks up their shit.
Yeah.
And Johnny Johnny
Pops.
Dingus. Yeah, Johnny Pops.
What does Cole call him? Johnny douchebag.
Yeah, Johnny D-bag, dude. He thinks
Flies up there.
He flies up there. He's like, Silver Surfer's hot.
It's very iconic. The iconic scene of the chasing, and then they're supposed to like knock him down. Fucking, he grabs onto the board, and she like arches down over to him.
Weird.
And he's weird. Shalamala Sarawaka, and he's just like, oh,
yeah.
And then she like whips him off, and then he's like, oh, and then it hard cuts to them like in the kitchen, and he's like, that was bad. Like, he's like, she was hot. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought he was gonna like smash into earth or whatever.
Like, that was supposed to happen. Yeah.
Just hard cuts to him like back. He's fine.
It's like that.
I checked it out. Didn't work out.
And then he's like infatuated with her.
Yeah. Which there's no real reason to be there. Just was just like,
yeah.
I felt like you had a really good criticism of it where you were like, they skip all the parts where you're supposed to like experience the growth with them. Like it'll be like a problem presents itself and then they'll be like, and they'll have like a reaction and then it hard cuts to like the solution. Like they're like, oh, everything's good. You know, like there's like one part where they're like, are you going to talk to her? I'm not going to talk to her. I couldn't do that. That would be crazy. And then all of a sudden Sue Storm like appears and she's like, we're going to talk about it over here. Don't worry, guys. And they smile and laugh it off, and there's no talking about it. They're just like,
there's so much of
happy.
Sue Storm being like, we're not giving up the baby. We'll fast forward to that later.
Yeah.
And then Pedro's like, I'm not thinking about it. And then she's like, I'm going for a walk. And she goes for a walk, and he's like right behind her, like, hey.
Yeah. Hey, let's end this.
That happened 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Dude, so Sue Storm goes into space pregnant. They go to stop
Bad
Galactus.
Idea. Why would you?
Horrible idea.
Oh, we're gonna
Really
go talk
bad
to
idea.
Galactus. Let's bring.
This is the theme throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
Reed Richards is
Smartest man
supposed to be the smartest man in the world.
Yeah.
Might be the dumbest idiot in the fucking
What are they
galaxy.
doing? What are they
He's
doing
the
with him?
he's the biggest idiot ever.
Remember, he wrote that really cool equation on the chalkboard.
Yes.
And he was like,
Scribbled an equation and
He
said
keeps
37 seconds.
He's the biggest fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, pregnant women can't fly on a plane in the third trimester, and this idiot's like,
Sends her to space.
let's put her in
Let's go through a fucking
let's put her on
wormhole.
a rocket in space when she's 8 months pregnant.
Actually, we'll send her through a hyper wormhole too.
especially when they were like, we're just so worried the baby might be like
fucked up.
from the cosmic rays, and they're
Yeah.
like, we're going to space.
The last time you went to
We're
space,
going to
you got
We're going to
fucked up.
Galactus.
We're gonna go see the Silver Surfer
Guess what?
creature.
This naked like fucking
Silver
silver
quarter.
devil is visiting Earth. Like, let's go
fucked your shit up
Let's go to
immediately.
her house,
Yeah.
and maybe the pregnant woman sits this one out. Maybe she sits this one out. No,
Nah, dude.
the smartest man alive is like, nah, we need her.
We need
That's
her.
important.
No,
They do
And then
it.
what
maybe
happens?
maybe the menstruating smelling rock
Okay,
is
wait.
the muscle that all we need. Maybe that's it.
So then they meet Galactus. They meet Galactus.
And Galactus is a
Galactus
giant
is
spaceman.
The fucking planet eater
Yeah.
picks him up like it's fucking dirty laundry. And then he's like, I'm going to eat your planet. Give me your baby or else.
He wants the baby.
I want your baby or you let me eat the planet. And they're like, no, you're not going to have our baby. And then Galactus just like, he like I-beams Sue Storm and she's like, I'm going to have the baby. So it's like, the Galactus just like force conceived
Dude,
this
Galactus
baby.
force conceived a baby because he was like, I want that baby now. And they were like,
It's
whoa.
so like, it's so aggressive and
Yeah.
like not thought out or like sensitive to that
No,
at
it's
all.
not sensitive
It's
at
like-
all. I would say
away-
there was no sensitivity
it
in
takes-
handling the birth of this baby.
Takes away any of like the beauty or like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
like,
they had no time for that. And in fact, what you're mentioning, like the beauty of like, becoming a parent or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They actually skip all that and they cut to 4 weeks later, I believe.
That's right. They travel through space for a month. She has the baby on the plane. That whole scene's insane.
Yeah.
While they're like skipping around the event horizon a la Interstellar.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they just like hard cut to Earth and they're like,
Yeah.
we're home. And they have a baby. They had the baby on the plane and they come out with the baby and the world's like, so what happened? And
You beat him, right?
smartest man alive says, he wants our baby, or he's going to eat the Earth. Might have been a better way to address that. So he tells the world that. So then they're like,
actually, anything would have been better than what he said.
Anything.
And
what did he do?
That's like the crux of the entire movie.
Yeah, do you
like,
think the world reacted in a poor way? Do you think that like?
Yeah, I would say maybe they didn't address it correctly. But
wait,
yeah, they were angry,
incredibly reasonable,
and they were like, "Why? What the fuck? How did we get to this situation?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy."
The Earth was so understanding.
Yeah,
they were not angry at all.
How could you do this?
They were confused.
Yeah, they were confused.
Rightfully,
I was confused.
very confused.
What a reasonable request.
If you're a planet eating Titan.
Yes, and the fact of the matter is, Galactus wasn't going to, because I kept thinking about this. I was Galactus just wants Franklin, right? The baby's name.
Baby.
He wasn't going to kill it.
No, he wants baby as the successor.
He just wants the baby. The Fantastic Four could live with Galactus. They could have visiting rights. They could have whatever.
Figure out some sort of middle ground.
Some sort of weekend situation, co-parenting situation, right? He wasn't going to eat him. Fucking figure it out, right?
Smartest man alive.
Well, and they couldn't fucking figure it out. And the Earth is like, okay, did you give it to him to protect humanity? And they're like, well, obviously not. Right, everybody? And they're like, well,
wrongo.
The thing is, like, it wasn't like, and of course, the world starts to turn on them.
Yeah.
And turning on them very reasonably.
Yeah, what was our favorite moment?
There's a part where we had this little montage of like them going out in public, and everyone's kind of giving them dirty looks because they're like, "You ended our planet. You're gonna kill everybody." And there's a part where the Thing is walking down an alley with his trench coat and hat, and this group of kids walks by, and they're
like, "Hey, Thing, we got families too, all right? Think about that."
In that cadence, very just like walking by.
Exactly how I said it.
Not like throwing
go
things.
fuck yourself. Not like that.
Just like,
exactly
hey,
how I said it.
Yeah.
And then it hard cuts to the Thing walking into the Fantastic Four building, and he goes, "It's getting bad out there." It's
guys, it's getting bad out there.
It's getting bad out there. he gets a polite retort, and he's just like,
"Oh,
I was telling Colton,
I can't even show my face at the local market."
I was telling Colton, it felt like the waspy white family moved into a mixed neighborhood, and like they saw somebody like grilling up some food they'd never smelled, and they were like, "This neighborhood's going to the dogs."
Yeah, dude. Every slight amount of criticism that they've received is beyond.
They live in a fucking skyscraper.
Yeah,
literally.
That's literally what they say. The humans at the bottom, when they're rioting outside the tower, they go, and I say rioting as if they were they were peacefully protesting.
I would say 40 or 50 people were just there being like,
hey.
Signs.
They were just like, "Hey, figure something out." Like, just
one of them was literally like, "Hey, come down from your big tower," and I'm like, Yeah,
true. Confront
maybe
us.
And then Reed Richards running through crunching some numbers.
Yeah, he's got.
And Sue Storm is just like, "You thought about giving him our baby, right?" And he's like, "Well, I mean, thought about it." And she's like, "You thought about it, didn't you? You thought about it, didn't you?" And he's like, "Well,
okay, to solve it, it's like I need this chunk of information
and
to avoid doing that." And
yeah,
and she just explodes on him, and then she's like, "We got to keep our baby safe. Why would you think about that?" Her next thought process is, "I'm gonna go out to the angry mob with my child."
Yeah.
And I said, during the movie, she brought the baby out to the, quote, angry mob. I said, if this was
2025 America,
that baby would have a brick through its head
snatched,
within
gone
seconds.
There would have been 7 different people with loaded semi-automatic weapons in the crowd, ready to gun down.
Galactus would have that baby on a platter within seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think the tower would have even survived, dude. The Fantastic Tower would have been crushed in the first week, dude.
The world has turned on them. There's nothing that Sue Storm could have said to, turn everyone's opinion, right?
This is like what I call like Fedora America. Everybody is in there in this like 1960s. Everybody's got a little fedora on. They've got their little trench coat, waving their like flags. And
she's just like, guys, we got to be family, and family stick up for each other. Yeah, and everyone just
they go, she's right. He's right.
Hey, she's right.
And this mob of maybe 40 to 50 people, 50's generous. They go out and they tell the world, and the entire world just says, you know what?
We understand.
We get it. It is about family.
Could you fucking imagine if it was anybody else's? If it was anybody else's baby, Mr. Fantastic would be like, oh, like statistically
dude,
speaking,
obviously, yeah,
gone. Thing, eat it, gone.
Use your super sniff to find that baby. Yeah,
we can actually build a secret cradle that will launch that baby into space.
Secret Service would have busted their fucking windows, flashbanged the Fantastic Four,
stole
grabbed that baby, shot the thing in the head, and grappled down from the tower. Spec Ops would have
rock polished that thing to shreds.
Would have waterboarded Johnny. They wouldn't even know what's coming.
Dude, I wonder if in the Fantastic Four world they do have like in X-Men they kind of had this, right? Like specific X-Men had like government that knew how to work against them. Like Magneto, right? He gets trapped in like the plastic cell. Or, like there's no metal, and like even the guns like are not metal, they're all plastic. And I was like, damn, that's kind of cool thought. Maybe there's like, if the Fantastic Four ever get like under government eye, like it's like you put Johnny in a fish tank, like
you don't have any blood within a mile of the thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
that he's a shark,
you
dude.
Surround him with pregnant women. It's too much.
Overstimulated. I can tell they're all pregnant now.
Okay,
and Ari.
Yeah.
So things are getting hot over here. Like
things
are getting rough out there.
Yeah.
Okay. What is finally, after a beautiful speech, the world is ready to see.
Entire opinion has changed.
It's shifted. Yeah. Everyone's ready to everyone's ready to be a family.
They're like, what do we do?
What do we do? Hey, how can I help?
Hey, Mr. Fantastic, big brain, what do we do?
Just like Ma used to do. Extra hands in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And what is Reed Richards?
Reed Richards.
So
there's been
first plan
throughout this movie. There's been this loose C plot of him teleporting an egg across the room.
Yeah.
He barely does it.
Yeah.
It
shuts down all the power in his building.
All of New York, apparently. That's what he said. He's like, it took out half the power grid of New York to transport an egg across the room. And he says, guys, I solved it. We're gonna teleport the Earth to a different universe.
No, it is across space to to another galaxy that has a 2% threshold of which I thought was really funny too, because I'm like, wouldn't that fuck the entire planet almost immediately?
Yeah, I would say it's not. You're not gonna act. It's not a puzzle piece.
Yeah, I was like,
you're not just gonna be like swapping it out easy peasy, brother. You barely got an egg across the room, and they're like, "How are we gonna get the power to do this?" He's like, "I have an idea. Everyone turns off their lights at 8 p.m. and we'll save the power."
Was that really his idea?
Do you remember that? They're like 8 p.m. curfew. That's why all the lights turn off their lights.
That's why the thing has a beard.
Because he can't shave. That was his idea, and
he grew a beard in like 2 seconds.
Apparently, if you just turn off your
lights, by one turning off the light.
That's what he was saying. He was like, if we just don't use power from 8 p.m. to like the morning, we'll have enough to teleport the Earth.
Yeah, they for like a week they turned off the lights.
Don't worry, he did a scribble. He did a scribble, and it worked out. It worked. So then,
let him cook.
It's about to go off. It's about to fucking go off. They're about to teleport the Earth. The whole world just agreed to do this too. They every single country was like,
every
you
country
can use any
built a
resource
teleport
you want. And another thing that bothered me about this was the fucking 4 of them were at like the helm of the controls of getting this going. They could have had a team. They could have had a couple people to like check them out a little bit, maybe, and be like, okay, let's make sure things are going smoothly.
Seems to be a common thread with them.
They're
so self-obsessed.
They're fucking self-obsessed. And of course, the plan fails. Silver Surfer comes, destroys all of them except one in New York, apparently.
Within a nanosecond.
She's crushing it, dude.
She zips around the Earth and destroys like 70-something something fucking towers.
In the plant. She could just like fucking ram.
I know.
Why doesn't she just grab the baby?
I know
what is
she
happening?
just went
She can-
immediately for the baby.
She can go through solid objects.
yeah.
Why do they need to fucking just slice the thing in half? Split Mr. Fantastic in twine.
Yeah.
Grab that.
He's not that
yeah.
stretchy.
She can move like 1,000 miles an hour. She can rip through a teleporter and explode it.
She
but,
can also escape a black hole.
apparently.
Yeah, she escaped a black hole.
But she can't just grab the baby.
Huh.
She also you know what? There was one time she almost grabbed the baby, and it was in hyperspace.
Yeah.
She or before they jump to hyperspace,
Yeah.
she is reaching for Invisigirl, and while she's giving birth,
That's right.
and the Silver Surfer's hand almost goes through her womb.
It does.
To
It clips-
yoink the baby.
She fucking clips her. Like it's like a bad video game.
Clips her, which I don't think anyone thought about. Like
Like the fucking
the
consequence of that, or like
the lack, like what you said, the lack of sensitivity that like she's just like, I think I can just Silver Surf my hand
I'll
through
just
there.
go through that womb
the
and grab
baby.
that baby. Reed Richards brought his wife to that position. It's great.
Too good.
Okay.
Okay, so then
So plant
Shred-
those.
shred
so,
that
so
gnar.
then what's
Don't worry, she
Reed
did. She
Richards'
shocked
next
it.
big idea is like, guys, we're gonna still use the New York portal and we're gonna push Galactic through. But
That's
to do
right.
that, we need to
some
get
kind of
him.
plan.
We need some bait.
What does he want?
I think we gotta use the baby.
No! Not the baby! Anything but the baby!
Sue, I know. And then she's like, I'm going for a walk. And then they go for a walk.
Puts the baby on the teleporter pad.
She goes to the teleporter pad, puts the baby on, and she's like, he looks good here. And then Reed Richards like, how do you feel, honey? And she's like, we should use the baby.
Also, this is such a side note. It's the dead of winter.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
Yeah, nobody's
It's
out there.
snowing. They're wearing winter coats. The baby is in a onesie.
Yeah, no blanket, no nothing.
No blanket.
rolling around.
It's just rolling
She's a good
around.
mother, dude.
Yeah.
Such a small note, but
Yeah.
I was like appalled. I,
think
was
just
like,
bad-
that baby's
Bad parents,
freezing.
terrible parenting.
Terrible parents.
Terrible.
So then, Andrew, what are they gonna do? So Galactus doesn't actually get the baby. How are they gonna like? Because they don't actually want to give up Franklin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Smartest
so
man in
you
the
wouldn't
world.
do that.
He probably came up with some sort of like maybe like cloning thing or like maybe like a really smart,
Really
clever
complicated.
way to
Trick Galactus.
trick Galactus.
And Galactus is, I mean,
He's an intergalactic. Like,
Intergalactic
god.
Almost like an
planet
all
eater,
seeing,
kind of a god.
all being, yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
literally
He-
force
He was able to.
impregnated,
He was able to scan the baby from like outer space and was like, "There he is,"
Yeah.
and like get him.
Yeah.
So what is Mr. Richards, Mr.
He
Reed
can
Richards
force
do?
conceive people.
Yeah.
Baby switch!
Yo!
Baby switch!
And I would go, yo, what did you say it again?
Baby
switch!
switch!
So
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the baby in a cradle, and then when Galactus gets really close, we're gonna poke him in the eyes, and we're gonna fucking baby
switch!
We're gonna baby
Well, Andrew,
switch!
I'm sure they put like another baby thing inside the carriage,
No!
so he can at least be like, "Oh, that's a baby."
No!
The thing that can scan for life.
We're not gonna put anything in that! It's gonna be empty cradle!
It has a cover, right?
No, it's see-through cover.
It's glass. So it takes Galactus a second to just be like, "Yeah, that's an empty carriage."
That's an empty cradle!
Also, they poke his eyes out, and then he's just like, and then he like blinks for a second, and he's like,
That's right,
and his
I'm,
eyes just come right back.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I'm
I don't
incredibly
fucking.
powerful.
I don't need eyeballs.
Baby
oh my
switch.
god, baby switch,
Dude,
in front of him.
God damn it! The fucking audacity,
Insane.
insane.
it's bad.
And then Reed Richards can't even stretch that far. He
Yeah, you
just
learn very quickly.
He picks him up, and they decide to leave this edit that lasts for what feels like 45 minutes of Galactus stretching Mr.
And he's
And
screaming.
it's
for 45
it's
minutes.
fucking
he
heinous
pulls him
'cause, like-
and pulls him and pulls him, and his suit is stretching, and he's screaming, and it lasts for it lasts for so long.
It's so insulting because like all these other moments that need breathing room get axed to the fucking core,
Yeah.
and then you get Mr. Fantastic just being like, And like
You see every fiber of his suit tear as
and
he's
you're
being
like,
stretched.
Oh god. Oh, and then also
You're deeply uncomfortable.
yeah, you're like, this is terrible. And
Watching
then
Mr. Fantastic
right
get drawn
before-
and quartered.
right before this happens, Sue Storm gets in the car to like get to the baby, and then Galactus, of course, is like, "Oh, that," and hits it, and she just goes and like slams into a building. And Colton, what does Mr. Fantastic do when he sees
Hard cuts to Mr. Fantastic seeing this from a rooftop, and he goes, "Oh my god!"
That's it. That's the most emotion you get out of him.
And they even go to the effort of showing like Sue Storm like hit the steering wheel and like go limp, you know. And it's like, yeah, she just a fatal car accident just happened.
Should have killed her.
Here's one of the other flaws with Baby Switch.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
All of New York City is underground. There is a heat signature on 5 people above ground in New York City. 5! Because they're all underground with Mole Man.
Yeah.
5!
Easily find this baby.
5!
Yeah.
All he had to do was heat signature 5 people!
And be like-
5! Moving objects
the baby?
above ground!
Yeah.
They were the only 5 people in that entire city.
Correct!
Yes. And where do they put the baby? At the highest tower, the highest point.
Hey, and
The
surely
most
they protected the
accessible-
baby, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wait.
They put him in Windows View with
with
the
the
robot
robot?
that like cooks.
Oh,
The robot's cute. We love the
Robot's
robot.
cute. We love him. No fault to
love
Herbie.
He can't really do much.
No, but he's adorable.
Galactus got really fucking
could've-
close, and then like they
couldn't have
kind of
put him, like,
they
in, like,
rubbed, they like closed the blinds. He got really close. He's like, oh fuck, fuck.
Yeah.
just grabs the baby.
Grabs a baby.
So smartest man alive, and you don't really see him stretch that much.
No.
You maybe get a minute worth of stretching throughout.
Bro,
this
he
whole
is not
movie.
stretchy at all.
No, not really.
I would say he's
it's very
easily the
disappointing.
weakest Fantastic Four member.
Yeah.
And in fact, the one who does the most work is, I mean,
I think Johnny.
I would say John. Throughout the movie, it's Johnny. Johnny does the most like getting
He's
down
kind of
and
like
dirty with
picking
it.
up all the pieces.
Yeah,
there's a whole B plot with the like Silver Surfer like history, and it's fine. It's like
That's
blah.
like the most interesting.
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's the most
so
interesting
like
part.
spoon fed to you, but it's fine. It's better than whatever else.
better than
was
nothing.
going
I
on.
thought Silver Surfer was good. I thought art direction was good.
Mole Man was great.
Mole Man was
We love the
fucking
Mole
awesome,
Man.
dude.
Probably the highlight of the movie.
Kudos on the writing for that,
that
man.
fucking
That was
guy.
funny.
He's just serving up fucking jokes on a platter. Love him.
He did great.
Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
What else? Man, I don't
And that's
know.
kind of, and then
Yeah.
you know the thing.
I was a
thing's
fan
fine.
of the thing, but
He's cool.
You like the thing.
I like the
Colton
thing.
likes
Yeah,
the thing. 'cause
I
he, spent,
said-
he spent the whole movie. So there's like it's like
kept seeing
retro
Colton's
future
fan
New York.
films.
Yeah.
And then they just dropped the thing in like 1950s, like
Yeah.
New York,
New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He goes,
Like
"Hey,
and no future,
and
nothing.
Mrs.
It's just
T.
like
No,
a
it's a
bunch
sandwich,
of
yeah.
TVs
Yeah.
behind the glass
And he's
in New
watching
York
it.
Deli and kids playing on like
I like-
RC cars.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
What does he say? He goes to a specific deli and he's like, "I like the cookies here, the black and white cookies.
Black and
Those
white
are my
cookies,
favorite
they make 'em right
cookies."
here.
I just like in the corner of my eye every time I look over.
Colton
Colton
fucking
just doing the
Dude,
doing
the
the
wrist
Famiglia.
waggle,
doing
dude.
the Famiglia
The
hand.
Famiglia.
And then it
Fucking
fucking,
rule.
you know, they
And it
save the
ends.
day. Sue Storm is
It's
super
revived.
strong because her baby's in danger.
Yeah.
Because of motherhood.
It's because of motherhood,
Mhm.
You wouldn't
because
get
she's
it.
a really good parent. And it's like they save the day and they teleport Galactus away. Doesn't really solve the problem. Just gonna terrorize another few planets, sure. But
I mean, I guess like if you think about it, he's probably floating in space. Like,
yeah, brother can easily figure himself out.
I'm sure he'll figure a way out. Yeah.
Where's
and
my
then-
baby?
Yeah, that's great. And
I'm so hungry.
yeah, and then it ends and they're all good. Oh yeah, Sue Storm fake dies, and then the baby touches her, and she's like, "Oh my baby, revive me!"
Yeah.
And because the baby's superpowers can do something, I don't know.
It's gonna be Jack, dude. It's just
It's
just the
Jack,
Incredibles, dude.
and then we
Yeah.
get the Doctor.
It wants to be
you
The
get
Incredibles
Doctor
so
Doom,
bad.
Doctor Doom thing at the end. It's
In theory, it's the other way around. But
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
so
you say
that
tomato, I say Famiglia.
that's what they say. When you,
So, whew, yeah, we had to air this out. We
You
really
say
had to
reading
get a
comprehension. I say dyslexia,
Listen,
but that's
listen,
fine.
if you made it this far, if you like the movie,
Yeah.
you like the movie. You don't need us to shit on it. It's okay.
truly.
Um,
We just we had a good laugh. We went and we thought it was pretty mid,
yeah.
but
I think it's us three, we've grown up with 3 different iterations of the Fantastic Four now.
Yeah.
And it just like, they just can't nail it. I don't know what it is. I just don't think they can nail it down.
Yeah, I was at the gym, and this guy who's kind of like a movie buff there, he was like, he's like, I think it's a curse to try to do an ensemble cast. He goes, I don't know. He goes, they did it once with, the first iteration of Avengers and like Endgame, like, right? Like, I feel like Endgame, they pulled it off. Like, I think it worked. And then I don't know how you do Fantastic Four, dude. And make all those characters matter and be like, I don't know, believable and like good. Like it's
not
just
boring.
not boring. Yeah, they're very vanilla.
It sucks because that's supposed to be. It always was a team thing. It's always
family
supposed
thing,
to be the Fantastic Four. Like, it's these people that like went through this like traumatic experience, and
they took that element out.
They did
of the movie,
and
like
they don't show it.
Part of
they fast forward through it.
They did.
Yeah,
and I think that what they avoided, that what the first one did do, that they were trying to avoid was. In the first one, it was like the Thing comes back, and the Thing is like, I was a human, and now I'm this giant rock that knows when women are going to give
I knew
birth.
he was going to go for it.
Jesus.
I knew he was coming back.
Yeah.
I know when women are late.
I smell so many pregnancies.
I'm this monster.
It makes me fucking claustrophobic, and I'm a monster.
Gets my rocks off.
That's a Thing joke right there.
I'm just joking.
I'm
joking.
This rocks.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it's. I saw a comment.
God
You
damn
know,
it. Oh,
a lot of people, a lot of the fans like this.
Yeah.
I did see some people who didn't like it.
Dude, I
kind
saw
of,
people who
and
were
it
like,
made me feel less
Marvel
crazy.
is back.
And it's just like, it's a movie where things just fucking happen. They just kind of keep happening in order. You don't really get room to like breathe or understand why they're happening or how people feel about these things. The Silver Surfer comes down and she's like, by the way, there's aliens and we're going to eat your fucking planet. We don't get to spend any time with the family to be like, oh my God, like, what does this mean for like life or anything?
Yeah.
They're just kind of like on the computer being like,
What the
okay,
fuck is
Reed,
happening?
are you on it? And he's like, yes, I'm scribbling. I can figure out the equation.
Yeah.
I don't even know if 30 more minutes would help.
No.
I just don't even know.
I don't think so. They're
It's
rotten to the core.
breakneck speed.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know how you make those movies. I mean,
Ugh.
I don't know how you pull those ones
I think
off.
you got to scope it down. If this was a movie
Yeah.
of them fighting the Mole Man, would have been incredible.
Probably would have been better.
With like the funny Mole Man villain, and it's like the stakes aren't that big, and then you introduce like a thing.
Do you
at the
build
end.
up to Galactus?
I think so.
But yeah, I think Marvel though has the scope problem, right? Like, because like
they want the big collaboration movie so bad that they're like, well, we got to get Galactus in there.
And I kind of get the thing. Like, I feel like the executive thought, right, would be like, how do we convince audiences to go see Fantastic Four versus Mole Man? Like when, like,
exactly.
When then you could say this is the Fantastic Four versus Galactus. You know what I mean? It's like,
so like. Because they can't use Doom because they want to save Doom for the big thing. And here's the thing with like the first ones with like Jessica Alba and Chris Evans, like those movies aren't great. They're like hokey, but God, they're like so full of character and like it's like I know what the vibe of this movie and I know what these characters like represent and like they're like emotional,
where their
like,
heads at.
arcs
Yeah.
are.
Maybe like here's the thing. I can't tell if it's like because Thunderbolts did very poorly, and
Did it do poorly?
Yes.
I thought it did well.
No, it did like word of mouth very well.
Oh.
That movie, I think, was very like good. Because I saw it and it was good.
You liked it?
I did like
The
it.
problem with that is that like nobody was asking for Thunderbolts. Like,
Yeah, true.
everybody wants Fantastic Four to work.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think they're getting this mid-ass movie and they're like, well,
That's
we're
true.
just not going to get another
Because
one.
I
So
think
I'm just going to like
That's
it.
true. I wonder if like people are just going because honestly,
I
truth
think
be
so.
told, I would have seen a Fantastic Four just because I like Fantastic Four.
You just want,
and
you
I
want
think,
it to work.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Well, you were stoked on it. I mean, that's why we got the tickets because you wanted to go see it. Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think that people would have gone anyway, and I think that if it was a Fantastic Four versus Mole Man, if it was, I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Because they kind of set
if
themselves up to like for this to suck. Because it's like they want to save Doom. They want Robert Downey Jr. to be Doom because that's like, oh, that's big money.
Yeah.
But we can't use him in Fantastic Four First Steps because that's like not big enough.
Yeah.
We have to use him in Doomsday. And now you already know it's going to be him. So like you go into Fantastic Four, you're like, I just want to get to Doomsday.
Yeah.
I just like, I'll meet these characters. And it's just like, it's way too big scoped. And it's like, I didn't get to spend any time with these people to like care about
It sucks
them.
because that's like what Spider-Man was. That's what the
Yeah.
old Spider-Mans were. It's like Spider-Man, like Green Goblin. That's what Doc Ock was. It's like these were
small scale.
These were small scale things. Like you talk about Doc Ock. Doc Ock was a villain, and Green Goblin. Like these were people that Peter Parker knew, and especially Doc Ock and Green Goblin. These were people that were Harry Osborn. These were people that were friends
In
of
his
Peter
sphere,
in his sphere. That's why they mattered to him. Galactus means nothing.
He's
Yeah.
so
Fantastic
fucking
Four.
massive. It's just like way too big.
Yeah,
They
it
literally
means
nothing.
We love the Mole Man.
Yeah, but
love
like
Mole
you
Man.
make that somebody that like means something to.
Yeah.
Like if my memory serves me correct, in the old Fantastic Four movies, Doom, I believe, worked with the Fantastic Four
works with
on
Reed
something. He
Richards.
works with Reed Richards, so it like it means something.
He was
Yeah.
part of the like thing in space.
I believe so.
That's how he gets.
So like you make it mean something, and again in Thunderbolts, there's like there's a connection to whatever.
Yeah.
So you
The
like
characters.
you just make it mean something, and there's
I
a
think
weight
so.
to it. And with this, it's like I herald your asshole, your
asshole.
whatever. And
Silver Anus, dude.
I think you're absolutely right, because you're right. Like when they go to see Doom, they're literally like, he's like, I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Anything could happen. And they're like, that's boring. And he's like, if it's a giant spaceman, you can punch it. And he's like, yeah, that rules.
All
and
right.
then like you get
got
there,
me.
and it's just like, this massive space thing, and you're like, But then like there's a quiet moment like with the mole where they're like, we need the mole man to help, and like he comes up to the tower,
Fucking kills
kills it screen time wise. Like all of a sudden all the dynamics work, right? Like he's like, clearly he's like chill with Sue, but then he's like picking on.
He has this like crush on Sue.
Yeah, he's got this crush on Sue, so he's picking on Reed Richards, and then like he's making fun of like Johnny. Like it's just like, and you can tell there's a history there.
So yeah, it's like that scene told me more than like anything.
Exactly.
Than
Yeah.
them fighting Planet Eater Galactus.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Force
Like
Conceiver Galactus. Good lord.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Imagine what he could do to that whole planet, dude. He was about to, if they didn't put all those citizens underground,
Dude,
Galactus
babies.
was gonna
Babies
make a
popping
lot
out.
of pregnancies happen.
Yeah,
dude.
and the thing would
It
be
would
going
have been
nuts.
the thing would exploded.
Freaking out, dude.
See, that's a movie I would
That's a
watch.
movie, yeah.
Galactus makes him, the thing sniffs him.
The first sniff.
The first sniffs.
First sniffs.
Fantastic Four, first sniffs.
Should we just
Johnny,
wrap it up?
there are too many pregnancies. I can't sniff them all.
Okay.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking.
It's a little sauce. We just need a little sauce.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
man.
come on, man.
Okay.
Guys,
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. If
This
you got
is now the checkpoint in post Fantastic Four talk, which is the entire
post
episode.
fantastic fart. Okay.
Sorry.
Fantastic fart.
And we're sorry if you made it this long and you enjoy it and you still appreciate us and our takes, then we
Fartastic
thank you. So I guess maybe instead of a question of the week, we'll do this headline havoc, because I had a headline havoc that I really wanted to share because I thought it's fucking nutty, and I guess it kind of has to do with movies too a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys, I want you to think about, okay, so I've been playing Magic the Gathering, right?
Mhm.
There's a big set that came out that I was obsessed with, right? It was the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy
Yep.
crossover. So they just had Hasbro, which owns Wizards of the Coast, so like, they own like the whole Magic the Gathering thing. That's what they make money for. They had their Q2 earnings announcement. They announced that the Final Fantasy set was the best performing set they've ever had in Magic.
Crazy,
Magic,
but I guess not surprising.
Like
Not
amount of money they've earned.
amount of money they've earned, best performing set, like sales
I
wise.
guess that happens when you charge what $40 a pack.
This is true.
It's true. Massive
This is-
upcharge on this pack.
This
on these
is
packs.
like ever. This is
ever.
like,
And a
wow.
reminder, this has been around since like I think like the late 80s, I think, or
Yeah.
like early 90s.
Yeah.
And a year before or whatever, they had or maybe 2 years before, they had Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, the
Was
One
their
Ring.
set.
Wow.
They had the One Ring card.
Post
right?
Malone.
Post Malone got it he bought it for $1 million.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Apparently.
Couldn't make it on this week. Maybe we'll get him next week. Post. We're still working.
Yeah.
So in a single day, when they dropped Final Fantasy set, it made $200 million in a single day.
Oh my God.
Okay. So a couple milestones to put that in perspective, all right?
Okay.
It outpaced their Lord of the Ring expansion in hours.
Wow.
It took Lord of the Rings 6 months to reach that same number.
That they made in a day?
That they made in a day.
200 mil day one Final Fantasy.
Day one.
That includes
$200 million.
Like pre-orders and all that stuff. That's
pre-orders.
just like,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like as soon as they launched it, they were like, "Oh fuck."
That's wild.
They said that they left money on the table. It overshot their goals by triple digits, and they had to reprint 4 times before pre-release hit just to make the demands.
Oh,
right?
So this is like pre-orders?
This is like pre-orders alone. As soon as like shit went live, they made $200 million. And I want to play this clip to add another perspective, just because this is like, numbers don't mean anything, right? Mm-hmm. This is from Kess Wiley on Instagram. And Clem, you can layer this in. So I'll play the audio clip and just listen to like the comparison that he makes, which is fucking crazy.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking
Guys, that's a lot of money. That's it. Wow. That's
dude. And I'm like, huh?
Isn't that insightful?
Okay, ready? And I'll play for you. You guys can watch too if you want to see the
Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy set made $200 million in a single day. For context, that makes Magic the Gathering's Final Fantasy set the most successful movie day of all time. It has outsold Avengers Endgames, who is the current record holder for the most money made in a single day by a single movie, by $40 million. Bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home, better than Star Wars Force Awakens, better than Avengers Infinity War. Just in that one day is in the top 10 opening weekends of any movie. It beat The Lion King in one day.
Wow. So no movie has made more than that on their opening day.
No movie has made more money than the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering crossover set on their opening day. And these are cardboard cards.
What the fuck?
That have beat the entire movie industry.
I didn't know they were like this set was that.
I didn't think so.
Massive.
Either.
I knew people were excited about it, but Jesus,
I
just can't believe that there's
nuts.
that much demand. Now, do you think it's because like there's just people buying multiple set? Like, does it have to do with like people looking for a very specific card? Like,
I think so. I mean, I think it's people shelling out for like
people want to get the whole
they want the set.
Like, that's
but I also think that it's like the first time like they did a crossover where like I think these cards in particular were like very high quality. I think like it was a niche, like not even a niche. I guess Final Fantasy is really that big. Like people give a shit.
Well, and the other thing too is like because there's how many Final Fantasy games? 16 plus.
There's 16, so every game got featured in it.
I wonder
so there's
what
like one for every fan.
Yeah.
And I think Final Fantasy 14 is also like I think is the biggest like MMO, right? Like it's like one of the biggest MMOs of all time. And I think like that probably had a big thing to do with it because they featured that game in the cards.
Was it? I wonder what the like per country demand was. 'Cause I imagine in Japan it might have been even
that's massive, right?
That's like true. Final Fantasy's huge there. Was it like? But America's like more Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wonder who pulled more money.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because Wizards of the Coast, is like here in America, right? Like
that's very true
Couch
because
Nation,
rarely do you see a movie have so much pull on both. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, I guess Avatar maybe would.
Goddamn,
but like usually you'll hear like China has the most pull with Avatar.
Huh. I just thought that sales figure was fucking nuts, and that was the first day alone. And then they literally like
massive,
had to they were like we reprinted 4 times just to keep up with the demands, and it still wasn't enough. Like they were like it overshot their projections by like 3 digits. Like that's fucking crazy.
Well, I remember when you bought the box, right? It was like you had bought it and then it sold out. And then I remember like sending you a thing that was like, oh, it restocked in case you didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then that sold out
again.
Yep.
God.
And then
it just kept selling out.
kept doing that.
And literally, like the collector box went from
Hundreds of thousands of people doing that. Millions of people.
dude, yeah, everyone all over. I mean, literally, the collector box went from $400, I think, to now I think it's somewhere around $1,200. Wow, like for a collector box. Yeah, which I don't think they'll reprint.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's wild.
I don't think they will,
because they just kept refilling those orders at the beginning that they they just never went down.
They were like,
and they're still like considered scarce and rare.
Even
though they've like printed so much of it.
I don't even know if they're considered scarce or rare. I just think they're
valuable.
Outpriced. Like they're not like no one is like who's buying a $1,200 card box that has maybe it's like because you're gambling. Like there's nothing in that will guarantee that value.
Oh,
like
nuts, dude.
Like especially now that the new sets are coming out, like we're already moving on past the Final Fantasy set. So like the new sets are coming out and these cards are already down to like 20 cents. You know, like some cards aren't worth anything. I don't think they're out of production. I think that they'll probably continue production for a little bit, but like they won't like the collector stuff they won't do.
Do they work like Pokemon and at the time Lorcana, where it's like they'll come out with new sets every 3 to 4 months?
It's about every 3 to 4, I think. Yeah, they're trying to.
Fucking disgusting.
They're trying to, but it's funny because like I think that some sets obviously like the next set is like a space set. It's called like Edge of Eternities.
Oh, that's sick.
And it is very cool. Like there's stuff in there that's really cool, and they're like changing the meta and stuff. So that's how they're getting people to like kind of go in. But these Universes Beyond sets are the ones that like they're like, holy shit, we're drawing in
that's
like
what gets
new. Yeah. I mean, it literally worked on me. I started playing because of the Lord of the Rings set.
Amit was talking about, did they do a Spider-Man or they
did a Spider-Man. They just dropped. Yeah, they just dropped that at San Diego Comic-Con. They had like all those. They're doing an Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Spider-Man's out or it's coming out?
Spider-Man is coming out in summer.
You gonna get some, Andrew?
That's cool.
It's very cool, dude.
Spider-Man.
Just get that.
Dude, the art, and that's the other thing is like the art is really sick. It's very like Spider-Verse-y, the art.
He's looking.
There's like
I like Spider-Man.
They're fucking clever with it, man. The other thing with the Universes Beyond is like they're pretty authentic to the source material. Like it's
I mean,
you're like, damn, that
really
works.
cool.
Like the magic makes sense for the characters and all that stuff. I'm like,
look,
damn.
that's exciting. They have Thing the Menstrual Sniffer. That's crazy.
Whoa, dude.
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh, all right. That joke the joke has run its course. Wow.
Okay, we didn't laugh big enough for him.
Wow.
Okay, well, I think we should wrap it up.
It's dead.
We should wrap it up.
You've done it.
Andrew, where can they find us?
Oh my God.
Maybe that'll make you feel better. Where can they find us?
CouchGamesPodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions.
If you guys liked that last joke,
you're gonna love
Andrew. We loved it.
Couch Games Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. All of our most up-to-date information. We're pretty much on Instagram. You can find us there. And like I said, if you have any suggestions, you can send us an email. You can also comment down below if you have any other comments or suggestions. And yeah, thanks for sticking along with us with this. We usually don't do movie reviews ever, and we also said we would never do Marvel reviews, but
we did a whole episode on what
we felt strongly. We had a lot to say.
We got a lot of good bits out of it.
Come on, man.
We had so much fun in the movie theater with this one that a
memorable time. I enjoyed going to the movies.
Yeah, we really just wanted to do this one. So thanks for sticking along with us for this one. And if you want to support us, Colton, where can they find us?
You can find us at patreon.com/couchkids@gmail.com. Patreon.
He did it so fast. I
almost
believed it that time.
You almost got us.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And you can if you subscribe to the $5 tier, then you get access to a postcard in the mail with a handwritten thing and a sticker and extended edition Kingdom Hearts and Ari's story. It's his whole story, his lore, everything about him. And also him trying to retell the Kingdom Hearts story.
He should do that.
Okay, we'll do my story.
Ari's story.
Ari's story.
Ari's Game Corner, dude.
Ari's Game Corner.
Dude, and and then you also get access to the chip clips, which is the after hours of the pod, and we're about to do that right now.
See you next time.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Woohoo! Goodbye. Have a fantastic day.
Someone's late.